What's up, everybody? Today we're doing another roster review. Today we're going to do Redeyes, also known as Cowboy Chris he's one of my moderators on my YouTube channel. He's been with me for probably since a long time. I can't remember when. He's been with me a long time. So we're going to do a review. First, we're going to look at his GAC history, look over his mods, and we'll go from there. Let's check it out. Let's go. All right, everybody, we're back. We're working on Chris's SWGoH. We're going to see his GAC history and go from there, shall we? Let's do it. All right, he's sitting at a Rhodium 3, right? Okay. So he's been the highest he's ever been. That's from this chart is a Rhodium 3, Rhodium 2 actually, 2938. Yeah. He's at a low point right now. I feel so. Let's see what's holding him up a little bit. Let's look a little bit of the history. Okay. So in 5v5, he's about a 46% player. I can't get it out. And then 3v3, he's about 55. So in 3v3, he does a little bit better. Okay. As you see, he went 3-3 based on this history. We'll just see what he struggles with. Let's take a couple of peeks here. Okay, he just one tack there. What did they put on defense? So why does he struggle? Let's see what this guy's got. This guy's 11.3. What's Chris at? Let's see. Go back here. Where are you sitting at? Let's see where he's sitting at. All right, he's sitting at 10.8. Okay. Okay. Let's see what collection he has. He has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So he should be able to play with these characters. He should be able to compete. So let's see why. Where's the problem? Okay. So you failed on Quad May. Queen EP here. Okay. JMKs. Okay. Well, these are easy fixes. These are easy fixes. Alright, I just want to see where else. He did good here. Okay, Malgus, Jabba. Okay. Say Wampa, I guess all that, but a little iffy. JML versus that's a little iffy. Bo failed. My sisters cleaned it up. Okay. Ray against Lord Vader, that's never gonna work. Yeah. Okay, these are just easy fixes. Okay. I'm seeing a trend. Just gotta get you on the right path. Like this one guy. This guy was on fire. Okay. So that's one of the questions he asked me. So some of the questions he asked me was, I'm stuck where to go next. Any input from you would be great. I'm sort of aiming for Levy, but I need to get another GL to compete. I don't think you need another GL. I just think we got to get you in the off meta and go from there. Like you watch my streams all the time. I do off meta crap. Okay, and that's how I can place more GLs on defense. Like I have 8. I'm in Kyber 2. You have 7, and you're in a Rhodium. So we just got to look at your off-meta stuff. That's all we got to do. So we're going to hop over to his roster, help him on his GAC side, and see what he needs to farm next. And then we'll go through the mods and go from there, guys. Let's go. All right, guys, we are back. So we're in the game with his roster, right? So I'm looking. He's at 10.8. He should be way out of Rhodium. He should be at least Kyber 5 or Kyber 3. At least Kyber 3 by now. So we got to see what's the holdup. All right. Let's look at his ships real quick. He has X. The ships might hurt him a little bit, but he should be able to clear all the characters with all the stuff he has. All right. One thing I would, we're going to stick to the GAC part, and then I'll come back to the ships, okay? All right, GAC part. For you, this is what I would do on defense. Now, I know we're going in 3v3. I'm just doing this video right now. It's 5v5. But I would still do this the same thing with 3v3. You have the roster, all right? You have the GLs. 1, 2, 3. You have 7. Okay. Don't have Lord Vader yet. Okay, that's fine. You have Bo. I like that. Okay. You have Treya. I like that. Now, do you have Bane? Let's find out. Let's find out, shall we? Not seeing Bane, but once you get Bane, that'll be a GL killer. Okay? Let's check your unaligned force users. Alright, you have... Okay. My phone keeps going off. Crazy. So this is the biggest thing I tell everybody. I'm going to tell you the same exact same thing. You're here with me all the time. And I don't like you being in a Rhodium 3 or Rhodium 2. Okay? Let's get Seer, Malicos up and running. Okay? That'll be your offensive juggernaut. If you need help modding them, I will help you mod them. Okay? No issues at all. Let's get Seer up and running. Make sure you get some Omicrons. Let's get Seer, at least get R8 Seer. I mean, not R8. R8 Malicos. Seer's fine where she is. Okay? R8 Star Killer. Must. Okay? Depends what kind of Ray lineup it is. They put Ezra in that Ray lineup. You Seer Malicos that bitch. Okay? Alright? With Fulcrum or Crew or Cal, there's just so many lineups you can do there. Now, you don't have Bane yet. That's fine. So, this is what I do on defense. For you. If they have Ahsoka on defense, you take Leia on offense. If they don't have Ahsoka on defense, Leia stays on defense. Leia, Jabba, and Rey. Then you take the rest. Take about 4 GLs with you for offense. Take 4 GLs, then take Bo. Take Sith Empire. Treya. Take Treya with you. Sidcron if you got the Sidcron. Let me see what else you have here. Take Gungans with you. Take all these things for offense, right? And then go from there. So Seer Malicos is going to be my first recommendation where you should go next. Because you have the team. It's ready to be built. Let's go ahead and build it. Okay? So I'm looking at your Gear 12 here. Okay. Let's look at your Sith Empire. So Omicron recommendations, I would go for... Okay, you do have DR. So my recommendations would be Malicos, definitely. Get that up and running as soon as possible. Then Zalabar. Now, let's check his Old Republic. I see you have Darth Revan. That's very nice. Okay. The Gear 12 works wonders. Put an Omicron on Zalabar. Okay, you can use it for offense, you can use it for defense. Offense does really good. Alright. So I know you're basically free to play. So those are the recommendations right there I would do. I'm just looking at all of your other teams right now. I'm just seeing what Omicrons you have. Okay, Zori really don't need Omicron. Let's see. You have Qui-Gon. Very nice. You have Iden. Okay. That's what I would do. I would just take, yeah, I'm just looking at your account. You have bow. You told me you have a really nice bow. And because you've told me I've looked at your account before. 11K. Let's go look at your Mandalorians real quick. And then we'll start looking at mods and then ships. Okay. Yeah, you had this relic. Hey, I told you. I think you said you had a speed 338. Yeah, that's what you told me. You said you had a fast IG. Okay. So yeah, you have a team. This is just you might have to do like one GL per zone, right? And then fill it in with some other teams. But that's what you're going to have to do for GAC until you can get some more good teams. All right, Leia with Drogon, definitely. Jabba did down defense. Um, Take JMK, JML, C, SLKR with you. Not as you, I know you don't have Dark Side Ray. Doesn't look like you have Dark Side Ray yet. That is fine. Take the 4 GLs, take Bow, and get Seer, Malicos when you get it up and running. Sith Empire, Traya. If you had the Sigcron, take the Sigcron. Gungans. There you go. There's your 9 teams you need right there. Okay. So what next we're going to do, we're going to look over mods and then ships, guys. All right, we are back. So other thing he wanted me to look at, what would Trevor do? So that's a new segment. What would Trevor do? So if this was my account, this is what I would do. Exactly what I said about GAC. Ships. I wouldn't go for Levy right now. I would finish my X. And get. I know ships forms suck. We've had this conversation before. We all both hate ships, but farm the punishing one for X. Even if it gets only 4 or 5 stars, it will help you. Finish Profundity as well. Profundity can take out levies. Remember I made a video about that? It can take out a levy. So you'll have Profundity, you'll have X, and you'll have Profundity. Alright? Until you get levy. Other one I would work on is Mark Interceptor. That'll help you more with levy counters. Okay? Do you have the ships to get there? You don't do a lot on Datacrons. That's fine. But once you get to Kyber 3 or Kyber 2, you will need to do some Datacrons. So if this was me, this is what I'd be working on. Other things I would be working on, if this was my account. Let me see. What teams do you not have that I would like to go get? That would help me right now. Alright, so I'm looking. What teams would I need? Bad Batch, definitely. So Seer Malicos, Bad Batch. I go ahead and get the Punch Bros up and running. I don't know how far away you are from Queenie, but I know she's a Conquest character. I see you got Bad Batch 7 stars. Let's go ahead and play some gear on them. Alright, I don't see Queenie yet. You might just not have her unlocked yet. That is fine. But Punch Bros can go under Qui-Gon as well. They can go under a Padme lead. They can go under anything. Okay? Qui-Gon will be most effective. Okay? That's what I'll be working on. Those couple teams will be badass for you. Bad Batch, Queenie. Now, let me see what else you have. That will help you. Okay, that's all I'm seeing right now. I will do like the Zalabar Omicron. I do like that. That's what I would do. So Profundity, X, finish those, and then I would work on the characters. Bad Batch, Malicos before Bad Batch, and then I would work on get Zalapar Omicron as well. That would be my go-to teams right now. And then the Punch Bros. Punch Bros are double sharded right now, so it's not gonna be hard. They are Cantina. One of them is Cantina, so don't worry about the Cantina farms. Are really easy to do. They're super easy to do. A lot of people don't like it because of the relics, but for me, Cantina's farms takes less time and I can go faster. Okay. All right, now we're going to look at his mods. That is the next part of this video, so let's go ahead and do that. All right, guys, here we go. So we're going to go hop back into his mods. I sorted it by speed, right? Now, every video I will do, I will look at your mods. Even if I like you or dislike you, all right? Crit damage, offense, speed, health. Beautiful. All the right primaries. 556. Health. I think health's in a good range. Damage. 96. We'd like to see it a little bit higher. So what we need to do is look for offensive percentages in the substats. You want offensive percentages and health percentages, okay? In the substats. So you can boost your damage. You have the right sets, the right primaries, you just need the stats, alright? Same thing for, let's look at Leia. 153. That's fine with me. I like. You have health, health, health. Beautiful. You just want her to stay alive. You have all the right sets or all the right primaries. I'm fine with that. I think I got mine at 160. You're at 153, so you're close to me. That's fine. You're in the ballpark. All right, Ray Poophead. Let's go look. So I don't like a full health set on her. As you guys know, I like a offensive set with a health set. All right, you have her at 181, 90,000, 9,000 damage. Offense, health, speed. Yep. So let's change all this around. You take two. You'll change two of the primaries to offense, and two of the primaries to health with an offensive set and a health set. It will boost her damage and boost her health. Will be fine. But the offensive boost is right here, 9,000. She's barely hitting like a wet noodle. So she starts like, let's go back to it. See this little green thing right here? She's only hitting 1,921 more damage. She's hitting like a wet noodle. She ain't gonna do nothing. We need to hit her she needs to get hit a little harder. Alright? JMK, we'll skip JMK. JMK probably is. Well, we'll go back to JMK real quick. Okay. 514. Let's see why. Crit damage. Health. Change that primary to an offensive primary. Okay? So I like a speed set on him with a health set. Crit damage, offensive, and then that's what I would like for him. The best case scenario. Now JML, let's check your JML. You have all health set. So what I would do with him is want protection primaries. That is right. But a speed set with a potency set. Right? Right here. Boom. When he does this, you want to land the debuffs, right? Potency helps land debuffs. Ability blocks. That's what you want to land. Potency right now is at 71. And it's only 9% more, and then when he... That's it. So we need to bump that up. Alright? Now, let's look at C real quick. All right, C is sitting. Where you got on C? All health. Okay. All right, right here you have a protection. I've changed that primary to a health percentage. Okay. That's what I would do right there. Let's go take a look at Java. 467. Okay. I have a speed set with a tenacity set on mine. Tenacity does wonders. Now let's see what his tenacity sitting at. 113. If you put a tenacity set on that, it's gonna jump like crazy. All right. All right. Let's go ahead and finish this mod review, shall we? Okay. So if you fix those GLs, then you can start sprinkling those other mods down to your other characters, right? So we still have it sorted by speed. Like BB-8 should not be one of my fastest. I would probably sprinkle that down and use my mods elsewhere. And put it on other characters. Like a fast Zori would be fine. Fast Shock T would be fine. Let's see how hard you got Drogon hit. Alright, so Drogon, you have crit chance. Yep. So I would put an offensive set on Drogon. It'll boost up his offense so much more. So right now he's hitting at 69. You want him to hit way harder. Way harder than that. Put an offensive set with a crit damage triangle. Offense and health will be fine. Go hit 10 times harder, and then you be one shot in pools. So Drogon offensive set, definitely. Yeah, it's just I think it's just some modding changes, and then you'll be good to go. Right? Like Star Killer, how hard is he hitting? You have a speed set. You don't need a speed set on him. You need an offensive set with a health set. You just want him in the hill. Right now, he's only hitting at 65. Yeah, so if you do the offensive set, he'll hit 10 times harder. You want to try to get him close to like 10k if you can. 9.5 to 10k range. Okay? Those quick mod changes will help you so much. These quick mod changes. Then you can start using these other mods on other characters. I think that would help out so much because I feel like you have the roster to compete. We just got to get the right mods on everybody and then go from there. All right, next segment is going to be my overview on Chris's roster. Like I said, he has the roster to compete. We just got to make some quick changes. Know your off-meta counters. Get your off-meta teams up and running. Get your mods. Redo your mods. Like I said, I do a remod on my roster every conquest. I just remod the whole roster for GAC. Now, that is one of the biggest things. What hurt your roster is you gotta have the right mods on them, and if it's an attacker, you want offense. If it's a support character, you want speed. If it's a defensive character, you want health. You want to tank. Okay. You want all these things. Mods, and make sure you're farming mods too. If you have the crystal income, let's at least do 150 refresh on the mods. You're gonna have some good mods coming in, right? Say, because if you go after Levy, right, you're gonna need some relics, and you're gonna need some mods on those ships, right? Because it's Sith Empire, right? Say if you want to go after Levy, well, they're gonna need mods. Like right here, you have good mods right here. But if they're a ship character, you want the best, not the best mod, but they need to be 6-stop mods, okay? For ships. Because if you go for level DR, it's got to be level. Uh, it's going to have to be Relic 9. And also with DR, I would do a speed set with a health set as well. Yeah, it's just a couple modding things. Like I say, you can use my roster as a guideline. Just look at my SWGoH, look at my roster, and you can just copy what I have basically, and go from there. So like you have the roster to compete, we just gotta fix the mods, and then go from there. And like I said, off meta counters. Use a 3GL defense, like I said, one in each zone. If they fail and you don't, go clear ships. That's all we got to do. Until you get out of this Erodium hole and get up to Kyber 5, Kyber 4, where you belong, I think that's their best bet right now. Until like if you face people bigger than you, that's what I would do. Take more for offense. If people are less GEP than you, then I put more on defense. Make sure I have enough in my head to clear. So if I have to, if I'm in Kyber, I need 11 teams. So for offense, I'll take 14 or 15 teams. Probably more than that. But I'll make sure I have backup plans. That, all right, if this fails, Bob can go in and clean that up. All right? But once you do get to Kyber, we're probably going to need to farm some datacrons. I know Conquest is not everybody's favorite game mode. Trust me, I know. But we are going to need some... We're going to need some datacrons. Alright? Also, if anybody would like a review, all you have to do is be sub to this YouTube channel, give us a good like, and fill out the form below. It's like a Google Sheets. You spit your alley code, what you're working on, some comments I can, work from, and then I go from there. So those are the requirements. You just gotta be required to be sub to the YouTube channel. Those are the requirements. Overall, Chris, you have a really nice account. 11 mil. You're only 1 mil under me. You should be really close to me, like Kyber 3, Kyber 4. So, like I said, if you need help modding, come talk to your boy. Alright? I will help you mod. You're there every single night I do GAC. Till 2 a.m. or 3 a.m. your time. You've been with me since a long time. I don't mind helping out people that come watch me, stay and watch me 2 or 3 a.m. Okay? You support me, I want to support you, okay? Okay, I want you to succeed and have fun in the game. Alright? So, come talk to me, I'll help you with the modding aspect. We'll go through your roster. We can do it this off-season on Conquest. Where there's a week break of GAC, we'll go through the mods and we'll get this done. And I'll just send the templates I have, and you just go through your mods. Be like, all right, I need this stats, this stats, this stats, and this stats. You'll see a big difference. Trust me. We can get this done for you. Once you get your modding done, and then you can start spreading your mods down the thing, it's going to change your roster. I know modding sucks, but it's a necessity of the game. It's the necessity of the game. But until next time, guys, I hope you like this review. Like I said, those teams I would work on next, and then I would go from there. Hope to see you guys this week. And until next time, you guys stay safe out there, Cub Scouts. See you out there. Bye-bye.